I'm so scared of you. Where's the bell?
More for us, but she thinks it's hers.
Wow, look at your stuff. Baby?
Yeah.
Baby. What's over here?
I mean, we have all the recovery tools too.
Yeah,
we haven't like set them up yet, you know, because they're kind of. Again, fighting, I'm just gonna worry about performance, like fighting or anything. I can just, you know. And so I was looking at the shoes, but they.
It's in our basement, and it's gorgeous. It's 1,000 square feet, and like I'll just sit there and be like, this is mine.
Right?
Like I remember being like super young, and you see like an Arnold Schwarzenegger picture of his home gym, and you're like, how could you ever? And now, and now I see mine, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, different, but same, you know.
When Mama talk, you have to wait, okay? All right? Okay, go, come on.
I'm going to share that of like, go ahead, put whoever you want in front of me. I like that.
I learned striking pretty fast,
Yeah.
you know, but like I come from Jiu-Jitsu, from grappling,
Yeah.
but I started knock people
Well,
out.
that was one thing I wanted to ask you about.
You know, like I started to compete Jiu-Jitsu. I become a world champion,
Yeah.
an American champion Jiu-Jitsu, so other championships in Jiu-Jitsu, and also in Nogi.
Oh, really?
In Nogi too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I compete like grappling, growing up, and that was the key to introduce me to MMA.
Yeah.
But like when I started really putting into strike, I started to get good too. It's like, oh my God, this is gonna be great, you know? So, you know, as a fighter, we wanna be good in everything, you know? So like, you know, if I go to the ground, I'm gonna, that's exactly what happened with me. I got like good view in every part of the game, and see like, so now I'm like, I'm going.
Let's go.
Now I'm not gonna stop.
Who do you got?
Ideas keep coming, you know. I keep
that's
asking
good for
like,
you.
I want to do something different in the next fight. So I sleep on that. I put my head in the pillow and say like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna have a new idea. If I can train it.
Yeah. What can I tweak?
Yeah. Why I can like make it different of all those girls in this division.
Yeah.
Why I can make, you know, that even better. So and then I keep like, I feed my brain like that, you know. So.
I love everything you're saying. Holy shit. No, because I did the same thing in training of like, all right, how can I, you know, just be unique or do things a little bit differently so it's either better for me or I'm more prepared than the next person. It's like, especially with CrossFit where you don't know what you're going to do. And so I probably practiced 1,000 different things that were unique that, you know, I maybe did 5 of them in competition, but I was always just a little bit more prepared. You just got to be ahead of that curve a little bit.
Yeah, it's the same. I feel like CrossFit and MMA is like, it's a very competitive sport. I watch all the time. Actually, I'm like a huge fan of the cleans.
Yeah.
I always put in my whole like training, my camp, my circuit, have the clean. I don't do very well, but like I try my best.
I can help with
Definitely,
that.
I told Nina like, I'm gonna ask him like
So
to be very good at it.
Before I did CrossFit, I did Olympic weightlifting for 10 years. Broke my back and had rehab back from that, and just the recovery from that was just so much, and it switched me mentally. But yeah, like Olympic weightlifting that's my background.
I got the belt, so even like mentally in the game, I feel better. Now I be able to put in my game better than I actually like now I can talk really to myself and tell myself what to do in the middle of the fight. Before I used to do because I train every day, I know like okay, but now I say okay, next round we're gonna take her down, so be ready. So we're gonna prepare for the next round in the first round.
Yeah, do you ever do any mental training while you're training? Like for myself, like if I was doing a track workout, I'd be doing math equations the whole time. All right, 1 times 1, 2 times 2. And then once you start getting up to like, all right, 17 times 17, and you're trying to hold a 5-minute pace. But then I found when I got into competition, when everyone else's heart rate hits 200, their mental just shuts off. And then they start making just silly mistakes that cost a second here, 10 seconds there. Whereas for myself, I practice staying calm, cool, and collected. So even though I'm gasping for air and all this stuff, I'm just always doing math. Math problems, just so when I'm competing, and I'm like, all right, I finished 2 rounds at the 2-minute mark. You know, all right, like I have 6 rounds left. How much time do I need per round? How much do I, you know? Definitely. You're just able to stay calm, do the calculations.
They have to tell me something that like sometimes I forget to, you know, turn on that thing that I forget. Nina is very good at this. She will really be able to like, for example, the last fight, in the second round, right? The third round, and I was sitting down, and I got headbutt. I don't know if it was the third or the second. I got headbutt.
You got
Was
hit by
pretty,
the second, but the third one it started like.
yeah, it was yeah, because the headbutt was so like strong that's make me dizzy. And then she looked at me like, you have 2 rounds, you're gonna get back. So like, okay, forget about this, and then let's go.
Do you
So
think the fact that you know that someday you'll retire? Because so many athletes just think like, nope, I'm this going to keep going as long as I want it to. It's like, you're an athlete. It's going to end at some point.
Yeah, your body's never.
Those tools though that make you the greatest here in this sport are transferable to business.
Yeah.
So you'll have so much fun. Like, I mean, you already do. You have a lot of business going on, but like, it's what he's learned so much of. It's like, oh, these things I know, and that, you know, I built routine around, and really work over here in the business world. And kind of, it's like, well, I could do this forever now. You know?
Yeah, and then you're doing it. You're like, my heart rate's not at 180. This is easy. Like, I'm not struggling to breathe. All right.
Right?
Better job. Moved to Vermont, and I lived in my parents' basement too. So like, not a good living situation. I mean, it was great.
It was great.
From the external view, it doesn't look too cool. But I remember telling her, I was like, just give me 5 years. Like, you give me 5 years, I'll do what I can, and hopefully, you know, set us up for the rest of our lives. And so it was like, she just helped out. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah, between these two, I didn't have to do too much other than train.
Ew, gross. Nasty.
So I sent
You hungry? You want crackers?
No, baby shark.
You want baby shark?
We did everything.
Yeah.
Just the heavy part is the cage. We call somebody that's know how to build the cage. You gotta build it well. The cage was a guy, but the mat, me, Nina, and a couple friends came and they laid this out. The mat was me, Nina, her dad come help us. We put it everything. Me, 2 friends put all the posters. Only couple things that we really needed a professional, like that machine, we need a professional to put it together. Assemble. But the rest, I put this together, I put this, that put it together. All of these, we put it together. We still a lot to do here, you know, but like,
Yeah, but you got it at least to the level.
yeah, comfortable, you know.
And every time we're like, all right, that's it. Literally, we're done. We can't put another piece in here. And then you move some stuff, and now there's like things kind of sitting in front of other things, and it's like, it kind of makes sense.
You just got this thing. It's
Okay,
like
you're like,
it's
oh,
an
there's
arm
balls
fight.
here.
He was like, where the hell am I gonna put this like that? It's like, well, fine.
Well, fine.
Yeah, Nina keep trying to stop me. I just brought this one in too.
It's like the perfect spot.
When you don't do all the time, you don't get good at it. Because I have a lot of all the exercise that I have to do, and then every time that I can, I put it into, like put it the clean so I can keep it doing, be good at it. So, but like, yeah, because we have like a lot of specific, more things to do, more like what is my game is gonna be. I have a lot of exercise from CrossFit that I like it, you know, and I know what.
What do you normally do for conditioning?
Out camp is one program. When I jump in camp is another one. Right now we build like, I'm guessing, strength, and he put a cardio at the end. I ask him to do most of the training because I like to feel some things, and I say like, let's put it more. I want to feel like I'm like lift heavy, and we work around that.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I don't want to do cardio at all. You don't do cardio at all. We lift more. We do more mobility, more like balancing things. You know, sometimes I do things that he don't agree, but like I'm gonna do it. My body say I can't. You know, we're an athletes. I feel like you guys work with athletes. You know what I'm talking about.
Shit, BJJ.
Deal. Easy peasy.
As long as you just kick his ass. She's like, that's easy, bro.
Was Nina's last round? I told her like, if you want to finish her, you can. Go for it. And I remember like, you can finish her.
That's
Let's go.
that must have been so fun for you guys to go through that stuff together.
Yeah. If I met her, I was like, okay, let's wait to spar day.
Wait,
So we never gonna
save it for
save
him?
it. I see you Thursday. And we never argue in our relationship. One time I said like, we look like we are like a best friend. Not even best friend is like that. They always fight. But I feel like because we kick each other's ass, that is the medicine.
I'm gonna take this home to my wife. Like, hey, we need to spar.
3 rounds, you know, the beginning, when we get like advanced 5 rounds.
Or at least Jiu-Jitsu. What if you guys just
Exactly.
roll? Let's just take it on the mat.
Very competitive, very. That's why we stopped doing. We know the game of each other so good. She was punch, I was already like defending. And I was kick, she already was defending. So that not gonna make me better, not gonna make her better. That's why we like spar with somebody else. Because we cannot know what they's gonna do to me. I always be able to be creative. And when I be creative, I feel good, you know, about my performance. I always be able to switch stand that day to fight.
Cool.
I say like, you know what? Something tell me to like
Southpaw, yeah.
Southpaw. I'm gonna show something different.
I was watching. I'm like, wait, that's and even they not like Rogan, all those guys were like, wait, she's gonna go. It seemed like a defining moment. I mean, that's one of the biggest beatings I've ever seen anybody put on anyone. I mean, that was crazy. I mean, I'm a big fan now, especially with us doing what we're doing. And she was kind of melting off, and then you took care of that. I was like, oh, that is perfect.
Deep in her heart, the first fight was something was weird about it. You know what I mean?
She had to know, right?
Exactly. She had to know something. You know.
She's a tough cookie.
She is. You know what I mean? She is. I know I'm more smart than her. You know what I mean? I just have to put my things together and chase again. The same music.
Because once you're a champion, you wear a certain color. Yeah. Okay.
And it was yellow, and that night I knew. And she making, you know, the fight even better. She being tough, she make like look even better, you know. So I can know me even more, you know, going like photoing, you know. So
Oh my God, that's funny. We have that one upstairs.
That's
lounge.
That's one of our friends. We
Okay.
trained
How
with her.
funny.
It was the body.
Yeah, Sammy went to Iceland and was her like road girl the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, this is your naked one that you hated doing. Oh man, that was the most
and I was very fat at the time, so
It was the most uncomfortable photo shoot
I
ever.
tried so hard.
It's
I was
hard.
like, you want a short, furry guy? Like, you got diversity. I was like, I'll
No, but her
Body issue from ESPN. So every year they get athletes at the peak of their sport to pose and show like their beauty naked. And it's been going on for like 25 years with ESPN, the magazine. And Kat was on the cover, and Amanda was in the same magazine shoot, same series of athletes. So just funny, I was in my office down in Miami the other day, and I had the magazine. And I'm like, oh, there's Amanda on the cover. So I brought her a magazine.
Oh wow.
oh my goodness.
Look at the size of his quads. Oh my God.
Big boy.
Okay, bring your arm a little down. Okay, we can see a nip, and I'm like, oh. And then there's the one guy that's like with the camera getting the behind the scenes, where he's like all up in the frontal, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, that one was a good one.
Yeah, that one wasn't as uncomfortable. This knee one was always weird. It was like a little okay.
Oh boy.
You know? We just learned about the last names over there in Iceland. So we asked her across the room, like, what's it called his daughter? They're like, it's kind of like daughter, like their dad's name, daughter. We had no idea. I'm like,
So if your dad's name is Thor,
Thor's
you're
daughter.
Eric Thorson.
Cross over, and so I have a video of us like walking over this little brook on this like plank of wood just so we could get across, and this was the coolest.
I mean, the photo looks.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sick. Yeah.
So there's this one, and I thought there was a handstand walk one too.
That could be fun to do naked. Respect each other, but then we still have to fight each other.
Yeah.
People think it's like funny, like crazy, but it's like we never argued in the first 5-10 years of relationship, because twice a week we would come here and spar like 5 or 6 rounds, and it was like an unspoken, like I got what I wanted to out of that, and it was like, good push. Yeah, exactly. And then the coach is like, you guys okay? We're like, yeah, like, we're good.
Yeah.
We're fine. What, like,
But it was funny
You
because
changed the diaper.
after it's like everybody go home laugh, you know,
Yeah.
good, you know.
we
Because
never really like
got it the way.
like I get me, yeah, maybe that outlet was something.
Matt 1, Matt 2. Hello everybody, I have a very good special guest today at the studio. Matt 1, boom. Matt 2. And Nina 2. That's the guy recording right there.
Let's get after it.
Not as excited.
You tell me what would be the best place to start.
Okay, dip roll.
Whatever you know, you learn, you can like.
I know nothing. Like
Very, very low.
Yeah. So we can keep it doing, and then things gonna come out here and there. We're gonna try.
Okeefe, I've never been so scared. This position.
Now what? I mean, it looks like he had some kind of wrestling.
I'm so scared of your hand getting loose. I don't remember shit. I don't want to be that guy that does something stupid and hurts you.
No skills, man.
Now you're mounted. This is
No.
The strength in the first 2 minutes is okay, but after the 2 minutes, the technique starts to be different.
okay.
She's too flexible. I don't like this. Her knee is next to her face and she's fine.
Good?
Oh.
Good job, guys. Oh, she wants more. Okay.
I know.
All right, you got like a minute.
There's no chance I'm shooting on you.
I feel like you gotta try. Before she shoots on you, dude.
Again? 15 seconds. Can you survive? 10.
Where's the bell?
5.
Oh, like all the arm bars here.
Watch my boy.
I felt my jaw shift forward like an inch. I was like, I'm not tapping. Cool.
Yeah. New sport.
Oh yeah, Matt's like so excited.
No, I'm telling you, it's like a different exercise. Like when I was a kickboxer my whole life, the first time I tried jiu-jitsu, I was like, what? With that straight? Yeah, with that straight.
That is one of those things that for the rest of my life, I'll be like, yeah, wrestler. Take care of you.
You're gonna go like this, right? Because we have to have a shower. It is what it is.
Look at this guy.
Good job. You ready?
I feel like he's not even trying. But he's probably not.
I mean, no, it's another thing where experience and like a black belt is just like, they'll gas you no matter how conditioned
Like
or
with
strong.
CrossFit, it's like I know where to relax, I know where to
Exactly.
explode, I know where to breathe.
It's the same here.
With this, I'm just like,
You don't know. Go, go! Exactly. Crampings, all the good stuff. But he's good. He's good. You can get him, you know? The shark that takes a bath. The shark that takes a bath.
Okay,
Which one?
Take a bath.
Sharky bath, this one?
No, take a bath.
you know.
Speak to me. No.
Here, no. Which one? Big bone?
The people.
Uh-oh, math. This one, color?
No, the people.
Oh, okay. We're just going to have to pick one at this point. Let's go. Come on. Here,
It was a good chunk. When she had me in the headlock, I was like, I'm not tapping. I'll black out before I tap. And I just pulled so hard, I just felt the inside of my cheek rip. I was like, I'm not tapping a second time in 1 minute. Definitely like one of the top moments of my life. I got to roll with Amanda Nunes. She is the champ for a reason. I think she tapped me out in under 1 minute. And then the bell saved me the next minute. Just unbelievable. You know, just you try to fold her into a pretzel and she's still comfortable. And you're like, oh, this is scary. No, I was just trying to survive. I was like, all right, like I have one thing on her, it's raw strength. And so just every time she had an arm out, it was just go 2-on-1 on the arm and just try not to just get tapped. And it still happened. She tapped me with an arm bar and then she got me in a front headlock and cranked. And I was like, nah. Nope, not tapping this time. So now I'm missing a good chunk out of the inside of my cheek when I pulled out. That was just such a cool experience. She is a master of her craft for sure. That was so cool. And then on top of it, one of the nicest people. Her wife, they have the cutest daughter.
Yeah.
Such a cool group. And I've had this experience before with people, you know, that are just the best at what they do, and they're the best at what they do, and it's nothing athletic, but there's so many parallels. And so, you know, talking to her, just some of the stuff she's dealing with, motivation and, you know, people, and just the life that she's been like just catapulted into. You know, there was a couple little snippets that I'm like, ooh, I'm excited to take that to Mal. Be like, hey, you know, I talked to someone else that is very similar to your situation. You know, this is how she looks at this situation. So I think that'd be really cool. I would love for Mal to meet her at some point.
Saturday night, it's literally happening. I'm excited. I mean, they knew the daughters, they know about the sport. They've been following it. It's really cool.
But yeah, that'd be super cool to, you know, have Mal meet someone like her, because I'm sure they have to deal with a lot of the same stuff.